Ever since the day that you went away.
Hello everyone, my name is airaamir. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hi, nice to meet you. Okay, in today's video I'm gonna reviewing a planner, which I know is really a little bit late because now it's already February. So the facts that I want to review it now is because I want to get like a hang of it, on how I use the planner that I want to review it first for this first month of 2020 before, so that I can easily conclude it's good or not. So okay, because if I just review it early January, it just be like my first impression. I want it to be like a review, and also to compare the planner with the last year planner. I've been using bullet journaling for like 2 years now, but then for this year I want to step back from bullet journaling and get back to planner. And I found a planner that is for me fix my need that for use of the planner. So I have a planner. This is a student planner from one Syabab publisher. So this is a student planner. I have this one for which is in the stargazing. They have like 8 design, as you can see, and this is 20 ringgit, include the postage I think, because I bought it on SHOPEE, so it's already included the shipping fee. So this is the 2020. I also have the kind of last year, which is, they call it kids planner, but actually after a throughout, seeing both of this planner, it looks like it's the same one. So this is my sister one, which is last year I bought it for her because it's a kids planner. It have like school timetable stuff, for kids. So I think this year they make it a student planner so that it become more versatile, because it calls the planner so college student also can use, while the last year one is more self-centered for children because of the theme, and also the the spread in here is more focused on child. So I will start with student planner, which is this year. It have a lots of improvement and a lots of different spread that is replacing the spread in here that will cater more for college student basically, or like more adult kind of planner. They have adult planner which is here, and it is 5 ringgit more, which is in the price, so it is 25 ringgit. I didn't try it yet because I really need a planner that have homework tracker, study plan kind of stuff. So I bought the student planner because I think it's more catered to my needs right now as a student. So we start on first. It has study plan. I'm gonna show to you. Okay, I'll show you on the April one. Okay, they have the spread, which is the study plan spread, and also the homework tracker, so that you can track your homework and stuff, which is make you more organized. That is a planner should do, actually make you more organized. And also they come with dream board, which is last year they changed it, because last year it did not have dream board. So that was like a great improvement in my opinion, because sometimes you need a dream board. I didn't make it use it that much because during my bullet journaling time I didn't have a dream board or vision board because I don't feel the needs of it. So I was still trying to make the use of that which is I still don't know what is what it need to do with the dream board. Also, they also have like stress relief spread, but for this edition, the 2021, it's more on coloring stuff. It's more on a coloring page, which is I'm not really a fan of it because I really bad at coloring, so I don't feel like have a coloring spread will help me to release my stress, because I feel more stress on that note, because if the coloring is not pretty, I will become so stressed. That's why I will stop doing bullet journaling for this year, because I feel so stressed out whenever my spread is not looking the way I want it to do, the one I want it to be. But for the last year one, they have more stress relief, but they have Sudoku, they have crossword, which is for me is more convenient to, you know, stress relieve myself basically. So here the essay is more centered for Muslim planner actually, because most of the spread here is catered to Muslim. They have a Muslim routine tracker where you can track your prayer, your cumuli, your Quran tracker, fasting, reading, that kind of. So it have Muslim infographics such as this spread, which is how to maintain true worship. This planner is in English, which is good for everyone, you know. Also, they have self-reflect monthly review. So for every the end of the month, you have the monthly review, which is you can reflect on what you have, your progress of the past month. And also they have the new one, the new edition for the spread that didn't have for the last year, is they have the gratitude spread, which is write every day what your gratitude is, what you feel grateful for that day. And then for each month, they have the monthly calendar, or I call it monthly spread, you know. And then after that, they have tracker. This year they have the sleep tracker, and also this is the Muslim routine that I talk. And they also have mood tracker and a sleep tracker that you can label on what color that you're feeling of the sleep. I honestly do remember when I do bullet journaling, I have and this kind of tracker. I don't have mood tracker, I don't have sleep tracker, because I don't really track my sleep on book. I will track my sleep through my phone or also through my fitness gear basically. And I also don't do mood tracker. I try lots of months that I will reflect back that I will make a mood tracker so that I can color it, but I just don't feel it for me. So just like last month, which is January, I didn't use it any of this spread because I just really don't have the habit to do so. It's just tiring me for tracking this manually. But yeah, it is what it is. By the end of the year, they have the learn from the past and live in the present spread, which is good for you who want to reflect your life throughout the year. And they have the 52-week saving challenge. So it's basically every week you save. I mean, it is week 1 you save RM1, and it's gradually up when they as the week increase. So yeah, the spread that I really love here is a letter to yourself, which is you write a promise and hope for yourself and you read it next year, which is something that I think is really good. I didn't do it much on my bullet journaling because I really don't like reflecting myself. Super scary for me, but yeah, it is what it is. And they have goals. I don't want to show it because I already write my goals, but they have the goal page and school timetable, which is I really appreciate. And they have the books to read section, and also the Muslim Packer Khatam Quran. They have my wish list, which is for your birthday wish list, and also your travel list, and movies to watch, which is fun. And they have like a future lot, which is, I don't really like this kind of stuff. I really like if I have more space, because I need to write a lot of things for one day, but for each day you only have like this small amount of space, which is I'm really not liking it. That's why I make my another future log. I just take it on in the paper. So they have calendar both in the Islamic and non-Islamic calendar. I don't know what to call it. And the first page is your information page, but for this year they make the information page more become like a pledge for yourself, because you have to like promise to do something kind of spread, you know. So it have lots of different from the kit planner, but the only downside that the spread that didn't have from this planner to this planner is this planner have expenses tracker, which is I really like, because I really want to track my expenses. I think that was like all the students in college really like to do. They really like to tracking their expenses, because we need to know our expenses, you know, when you leave it. So this is the expenses tracker for the last year, but they didn't have it this year, and I think because they changed it for gratitude spread, which is a really disappointment in my opinion, because I really like to have expenses tracker as a spread rather than gratitude. That was like my personal preference basically. And also, since it's a student planner, it doesn't have period tracker, because the period tracker, if I'm not mistaken, is in the adult planner, I think. But there wasn't like much of thing that need to be filled out, because you can just easily track your period, you know, on the monthly calendar. You can just like put on, oh, this is date for me, I have my menstrual cycle. So it's not really kind of thing that need to be like worried of. If you really want a planner that have period tracker, you can do it yourself basically. So I think with that, I really like this planner, because it's already have everything is like pre-made for you. You only just need to fill in, which is something that I really look forward for this year, because this year I feel like I want to focus more on myself. And for me, bullet journaling is really took a lot of time in my opinion, because I will spend like an hour to make spread, which is something not as super time, because if it doesn't like look pretty, I will feel so demotivated to use it. And then that's why I make my decision to just like buy a planner for this year, because I saw that my sister planner is great. I thought it was the same, but they made improvement. Okay, they changed it here. Before this, they didn't have study plan, they have the daily plan, so it's great. And also because this is a kid planner, they have the future career spread, which is I'm really okay that it didn't have here. They changed the future career to the dream board. I think it's really great, because it's cater more to everybody when compared to future career, you know, because I think to have the future career spread is more for the child like spread compared to like adult or young adult planner actually. So I really like it. I really like the price. It's only 20 ringgit, which is great and affordable in my opinion, because I have like make a survey of lots of other planner, which is sometimes the price is like 40 ringgit, and they also have like 120 ringgit, which is for me is so ridiculous. And this is the only planner that I found yet right now that is so affordable in price. You also can get it at the bookstore. I saw it at the bookstore where I live basically. So because of that, I think I really promote if you want to start doing planner but you didn't or you want to start the bullet journaling but you're not really reading yourself in your handwriting. I think that the only kind of issues why people are really afraid of bullet journaling, because they feel like their handwriting is not neat enough or not pretty enough, or that is like my kind of point of view. I really hate my handwriting basically. So that's why it made me to stop doing bullet journaling for this month and for this whole year, because I want to start using the planner, which is great. So yeah, for anyone who want to buy it, I will put the link on the description below if anyone interested. I know it's already late, it's already February, which is so not convenient because you will have like a month of spread that you cannot use, but you can make it, like keep it in mind. You can get it next year if you want to start doing this kind of planner. I'm still in my semester break, so when my semester start, I will make an update on how I use this planner to cater more on the college side, because right now it was like it's not really perfect, but it can be perfect with some alteration on it. So I will make a video on that, because I made a lot of alteration on this to make it a planner that I dreamed of basically. So yeah, if you want to see that, subscribe to me and I will try to upload it next week basically. So yeah, with that, thank you very much for watching and bye.